Hello and welcome back to the Dan BTF YouTube channel. I'm here with another Euro 2020 predictions video. The group stages are over. We're on to the knockout rounds and we have our tournament tree defined for us. Here I'm on the UEFA website. You can go and do this. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. The question for the video is, which two teams do you think will make it to the Euro 2020 final? On the 11th of July at Wembley in front of, I think, 65,000 fans, hopefully more perhaps. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below and we can come back to those comments around the final or just after the final. I thought before I kind of go through these and say who I think will go through, we'll have a quick look at my predictions video from April, as you can see there, April 21st. This is how I thought things would go. Group A there, Turkey, Italy, Wales and Switzerland. We'll skip through. So I've gone Italy first, Belgium first, Netherlands first, Croatia first. That didn't happen. Spain didn't win their group either. That was Sweden. And Germany came second in their group. But anyway, if we zoom through to what I had as the round of 16, you can see here I had Italy, Switzerland, Denmark, Belgium, Poland. Poland didn't make it through. The Netherlands, France, England, Sweden, Germany, Turkey didn't make it through. Everyone was quite surprised about that. Turkey, probably one of the more disappointing performances so far. Spain, Scotland didn't make it through, and then Croatia and Portugal. So I got 12 out of the 16, which is okay. It's probably could do better. The winners and losers here in this early round, just because of the way tournament seeding goes. What are you on about? What are you on about, Dan? Anyway, so my tournament, I then said that we would basically have England, Germany in the quarterfinals. We got that a round earlier than that. And we would get England, Belgium, France, and Portugal. Now, that can't happen now, I think, because Belgium, France, and Portugal are all on one side of the bracket. So here we go. We've got Belgium and Portugal as the first fixture here to predict. I'm going to do these quite quickly. I think they're inevitably going to be wrong, so there's no point dwelling on them for too long. But I think Portugal just have that little bit of magic. They seem to have dropped Bruno out of the team, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Ronaldo's got 5 goals at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Portugal. Belgium, I don't know if you've seen the stats for Kevin De Bruyne in the like 2 or the 1.5 games that he played, but he topped so many different stats for like key passes and chances created and stuff. Incredible player. Hopefully a Ballon d'Or winner one day. But I'm going to go with Portugal. But that's a coin toss. I think I've got to back Portugal because I said that they would win the tournament in that Euro 2020 predictions video. So I'm going to stick with it. Italy have looked so impressive so far, as has Roberto Mancini in his Armani suit. Austria, a solid team, but I just think Italy, their transition play from defense to attack is brilliant. Chiellini injury is a problem, but I think they've still looked pretty decent since. I haven't conceded a goal yet as well, of course. So I'm going with Italy over Austria. France, Switzerland, got to go with the French. Again, similar story there. You know, Switzerland, very solid team, but I think France have got that little something extra. Spain and Croatia, I've seen a lot of people predicting Croatia to win this. Croatia are a difficult team. They didn't start the tournament very well against England, but they have definitely built up a head of steam since. But Spain had that great game in the last game of their group stage, so I'm going to go with Spain. Sweden, Ukraine, this is the last game. This is on Tuesday at 8 p.m. The winner of this hopefully plays England, but it could also be playing Germany. Ukraine kind of scraped in. I think Shevchenko was crying. I might have got that wrong, but I think Shevchenko thought that they were definitely out of the tournament after their final group stage game. Whereas Sweden looked very good. Emil Forsberg's been good. I like the look of Isak. So I'm going to go with the Swedes to get through there. Here's the big fixture. Question what I think of England so far. I think we have played hands down the most boring football of the tournament so far. We haven't conceded a goal, but we've only scored 2 goals in 3 games. We had a little taste of what everyone wanted, which was Grealish to be playing and some creative attacking football. That was all cut short at around 65 minutes when Southgate went, yeah, you've had enough now. You've had enough fun. Back to the boring stuff. But Germany equally have not been too impressive. It's certainly not Germany of tournaments past. So I think that is a winnable game for England, and I have to go with my blind English arrogance and say that we go through in that game in front of 45,000 fans at Wembley, Tuesday, 5 p.m. How many people are going to be either taking that afternoon off work or calling in sick on Wednesday morning? We shall see. But yeah, I'm going for England to go through that game. Now, Netherlands, Czech Republic. Do I go with the favourite, which would be the Netherlands, or do we go with a very solid Czech team? I was impressed with them in the group stages. Attack in numbers was probably the thing that I noticed most against England. They would pile pretty much the whole team into the box. Reminded me a little bit of Leeds in the way that they set up. So I gotta go with Netherlands. There's no point picking upsets here. But this one, Wales-Denmark. Now, Denmark, I think, have become everyone's second team in this tournament following the tragic, horrific events with Christian Eriksen, who luckily is now sort of on the road to recovery. He's out of hospital. He's had that operation. But yeah, certainly Denmark, for me, are a story that I'm kind of following, and I do hope they do well. On the flip side, Wales, absolutely brilliant. I mean, as an Englishman, I'm actually quite jealous of the way Wales handled the group stage. They were just, the spirit there, the pride for playing for Wales was great. Ramsey and Bale have been brilliant. So I do think Wales have got a little bit extra over Denmark. Plus Denmark, I think, playing away from Copenhagen and Parken for the first time in the tournament, which might be a problem. So there we go. That's my predictions. Very, I'm not rocking the boat at all here. You've got Belgium going out, which is probably the biggest shock. England are going to get their 1-0 victory over Germany. And then that's where we're at. So now, does Portugal beat Mancini's Italy? Does anyone beat Mancini's Italy in this tournament? Is a big question. I'm not sure that Ruben Diaz has been as much of a rock as we all thought. I think there's been a lot of City players at this tournament that have all been a little bit more average than they are when they actually play for Man City, and I think that says a lot about Guardiola and the system. Guardiola, want to roll with a geezer, and the system at Man City, how it really works as a team. But you've had players like Foden. I don't think Rodri's been particularly good. You saw Busquets kind of came in for that last game and pulled the strings for Spain. So yeah, I don't think they're as solid as at the back as we think. But Portugal's Portugal, and Ronaldo's on an absolute mission here to make more and more history. I think he's equaled the record, right, for the most goals, so he's going to be trying to break that in the next 2 games. If they can get past Belgium, then they can definitely get past Italy as well. I think that's a controversial call, and I'm definitely biased to the fact that I've called Portugal to win this for the whole thing, but I do think Portugal have looked very good so far, bar maybe latter stages of that Germany game, not as good. France, Spain, I think that's probably an easy win for France. Probably not a high scoring game for France. Mbappe's not really yet kicked into gear, but I do think that they will get through that. Now, this Sweden-England is a repeat of the 2018 quarter-final, I believe. We played Sweden. We beat them 2-0, if my memory serves me correctly. I think if we get to this stage, we're going to be tough to not make it to the final. And I think we're back up. No, we would be in Rome for this game. It'd be Sweden versus England in Rome. I got to do it. It's England. Wales versus the Netherlands. I'm going with the Netherlands. And here we go then. We've got Portugal, France, and England versus Netherlands. What do we do? We'll do the England one first. I think Southgate chokes it. And the Netherlands get through to the final. Again, De Jong has been very good in this tournament. His stats have been really good for take-ons, I think, completed, and he does, again, drive the ball forward. It seems the best players in this tournament drive the ball forward, and that's why I think English fans are so desperate to see Jack Grealish start, although I really don't think he gets anywhere near the starting team sheet against Germany. We will see about that. Depends if Mason Mount is released from isolation. Portugal versus France. Obviously, we've just seen this fixture play out at the end of the group stages. It was 2-2. 3 penalties awarded in a Euros game for the first time ever in the history of... Or 3 penalties scored, I think, maybe. Maybe 3 penalties had been awarded before. But yeah, Ronaldo getting 2, and his good friend and fellow member of BBC, Bale, Benzema, Cristiano, also got 2 goals for France. They certainly didn't, it's an even matchup. It's a repeat of the final, of course, as well in 2016. What am I going to go for? Portugal-Netherlands would be a great game as well to see because of what was it? Is it the Battle of Nuremberg in 2006 when there was like 5 red cards or something? Khalid Boularouz going absolutely mental. I'm going with them. I'm going with my Portuguese. I'm feeling it. Netherlands-Portugal final, Battle of Nuremberg. And yeah, I'll stick with them all the way. I'm saying Portugal going to win. Who do you think will win Euro 2020? Drop it in the comments below as ever. Thank you so much for watching the video. Good luck to your team if they're in the tournament. And if I've knocked them out in the round of 16, then obviously I hope that goes differently for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to watch another one, there's one over there. I'm on a different side of the screen today, so I've got to work out where I'm pointing. But yeah. There we go. There's some videos up there somewhere. And you can also subscribe by clicking on the link that's probably over my face right now. So, yeah, enjoy that. And I'll see you all on the next video. Bye-bye.